If you could take a couple of steps back, it would set my mind at rest.
I was standing there first, so you take a break. Like you take steps away. No, you take few steps away. You you take couple steps back. What does this represent? Like I've seen these kind of RPs or whatever a lot. Not a lot, but quite often. And I just want to know what it represents. Is it just for decoration, or is it really representing something? Oh shit! He's meeting her.
Right there. That's Marcus Stuyvesant, Providence partner, self-entitled and arrogant little worm. He might not look like much, but he's done more damage to the world than you could dream.
Marcus, hope you are keeping yourself out of trouble.
Trying to keep a low profile.
So, have you talked to your daughter?
That's none of your business.
Everything here is my business. You are my guest. Do you know that Carl is wondering why you are down here?
Carl is not my keeper. You better keep your mouth shut. He can't know I contacted her.
Don't worry, Marcus. Your secret is safe with me. Carl knows nothing. And I hope you won't forget that. You know, I gave you a very moving eulogy during my speech.
I'm sorry I missed it.
Yes, so am I. Stay safe. And remember who your friends are. I hope your talk with your daughter gives you some closure. And you remember I've done you more than just one favor.
I will. Damn it. Cornelia, I told you to come alone. Why is she talking to Lucy Phillips?
Good to see you again.
Can't believe she's still there.
So that's her daughter.
Excuse me. Has my replacement guard turned up yet?
Sir, we have word that he's arrived. Just waiting for him to turn up.
Good. Remember to check his papers before you call me. I don't want some snot-nosed newbie.
Of course, sir. We'll let you know.
You better.
Stuyvesant is expecting a replacement guard. If you can locate him, we should be able to get within strangling distance of the little worm.
You really like to call him Worm, don't you? Alright. Let's find this newbie. Although something tells me this newbie is gonna be the most qualified person to be a god. are you? I'm fine.
You know, Queen, really worried about me. Oh, well, you see that? Oh, look at that.
How you been?
I need one of the guards.
Pretty swanky place, huh?
Oh, yeah. I could get used to gigs like this.
Look, it's just a precaution.
I've been personally invited by the Royal Highness Omar Al-Ghazali. I should have clearance. The name is Zaina Kazim.
Sir, I understand. But you can't enter without being searched.
Zana Kazim, aka the Vulture. One of the top agents working for Crystal Dawn, the Pan-African terrorist organization. I almost hired him myself once, but chose the Maelstrom instead. Now what is his business here?
Standard procedure.
This is ridiculous.
Well, that's how it is. Think about it. And come back if you want. I'll be waiting upstairs in the reception. Understood?
Crystal.
What?
Got some strange noises here. Looking into it. Over.
Ah. Jeez. Command, I've heard something weird. I'm gonna go check it out. Shit.
Please refrain from throwing stuff around right now.
Dun, 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 dun.
This is frustrating.
I have a problem. I'm supposed to meet up for duty, but they can't find my uniform.
That's not my problem.
Come on, I need help. You look my size. If you're off duty, couldn't I just borrow your uniform? It's my first day and I really need this gig.
Good for you. Congratulations.
No, it's all screwed up. They can't find my uniform. I'm begging you, man to man.
Sorry. Still on duty.
Oh, God. This is not my day. Oh, it's Mumbai all over again.
Look. Whoa. Man, that's dangerous. Who's throwing stuff around? Sometimes I just want to throw my head back, read work, something. Hockey right. Shh. It's not like I'm saying I'm gonna spike someone's street with an emetic. Calm down.
Huh? Hey, mister, I think you dropped that.
Hello, sir.
I'm a newbie, sir.
Reporting for duty.
About time. Our client has been going out of his mind waiting.
Reporting for duty.
Do you have the papers?
Yes.
Good. I'll call him now.
How should I address him?
It's classified. So, you don't call him anything. But officially, he's just known as codename Pinky. Sir, this is security. Just calling to let you know your new guard has finally arrived.
Reporting
Yes, sir.
for
See you
duty.
soon.
Echo.
Okay, wait here. He'll be here shortly. Just a heads up. The package is a real ball breaker. He's been here countless times inquiring about where you were. So, don't be surprised if he's high maintenance. But I'm sure you're used to that.
A job? This is a job.
Well, I guess that's...
Okay, you must be my new escort.
Yes.
I have very high standards, and trust you will do your duty.
I will, sir.
You have your credentials
Keeping
on
the
you?
big man safe, huh? Yeah, nice gig.
Let me see here. Yes, that looks good. I like it.
Boo,
A
boo, boo.
cutlery expert, no less.
Boo boo.
I have no idea what that means. But your CV is very impressive. This looks perfect. Okay, walk with me. I need to go through some ground
You
rules.
just say you don't know what it means and it's just perfect. He's the kind of guy who
I
goes by the
expect
flow.
you to be
know what
by
I mean?
my side 24/7.
It's not logic.
Unless I
it's
say
more about
otherwise.
Feeling.
Bathroom breaks are, of course, permitted, but only when I say so. I have a
Now, he's the
very
kind of people who vote for
important,
Trump.
delicate meeting today, in which I expect you to keep your ears closed, but your eyes wide open. Understood? Now, your papers were indeed impressive.
Get the hand off with the trophy!
I can handle it.
That's
Okay, you must be my new escort. I have very high standards and trust you will do your duty.
Brings a cupcake and a
You
chop
have your
eating.
credentials on you?
That's freaking rich.
Well, this all looks very promising. Yes. Good. Oh, you worked for Dawood Rangan. Hope you weren't there on the day of his tragic death. Okay, this all looks very good. Come on, let's walk.
Dawood Rangan.
Tell you a bit about what I expect from you.
That finger pointing guy. I missed him.
I expect
Hey.
you to be by my side 24/7, unless I say otherwise. Bathroom breaks are, of course, permitted, but only when I say so. I have a very important, delicate meeting. What the hell?
I need you to keep your head down if you want to stay alive.
Fuck! Jesus, what the hell are you doing there? Let go!
Aye. Everybody.
To be by my side 24/7, unless I say otherwise. Bathroom breaks are, of course, permitted, but only when I say so. I have a very important, delicate meeting today, in which I expect you to keep your ears closed, but your eyes wide open. Understood? Now, your papers were indeed impressive, but I need to see what you can do with my own eyes. My father used to take me hunting. He was an avid hunter. I personally hated it, but always admired his skill with a knife, and grew to appreciate what it takes to gut an animal. Have you ever tried to gut an animal?
Yeah.
Hey, come back here. Don't you ever go wandering off again. You are paid to protect me. So do your goddamn job. Now follow me.
Yes.
Good. Then you know it's not so easy as it looks. Like trying to stab a rubber ball. Bounces back if you don't stab it correctly. You're almost here. You have to understand. I didn't get where I am by blind faith.
Holy shit.
Okay, we are almost there. You see the shooting targets? Any fool can shoot a target. With a knife? That's where the talent lies. My father always used to say, if you are good with a knife, you're even better with a gun. I want to see your skills. I don't know why, but I've always trusted a man who would throw a knife. I'm sure a psychiatrist would have a field day with that statement. So, show me what you got. Do well and you work for me. Fail, you get out of here, and I never want to see your face again. It's just obvious how. As good as you were.
Only time will tell. But I doubt.
You cocky idiot. That was quite spectacular. That was a magnificent performance. I like you. I think we will get along just... I like you. I think we'll get along just fine.
You got him, 47. Marcus Stuyvesant won't be a problem anymore. Let's move on to Carl Ingram. We're not done yet. You've gained his trust. What to do with all that power?
Wow. Whoa. What's this weird shit flying around?
The Unsolid will have another objective. Aha.
Oh, yes. Whoever wrote that out.
The second they're using the word
to raid. I wanna see what's in here. Oh, here. Huh? Crowbar? Yes. Still up.
What makes you say that? All the water surrounding it?
Okay.
You are trespassing. Stay right where you are.
You will follow me. Understand?
Just wondering if you got the briefing on the lockdown drill tomorrow.
Royal Highness has never complained about it before.
I'm sorry, but Mr. Ingram, who is the Royal Highness's guest, has requested no noise of any kind.
Okay, but it means I'll work slower.
I don't care.
Wait up.
Too subtle?
But it means I'll work slower.
I don't care what tempo you work.
It will
Lockdown.
What if the other guard is using fast?
Well, this time.
Came from a less than modest home. Showed, from an early age, signs of great intelligence.
Please stay back.
Something that no one noticed in his teaching. Now, thanks to her keen eye, she began to push the Jeffrey harder. Believing, thinking.
That's Carl Ingram, Providence partner and brass-balled billionaire. A legendary political fixer, Ingram is old money and as rotten as they come.
And it's on. And Jeffrey excelled. Lo and behold, he started to gain, what do they call them, scholarships. Soon to be admitted into schools that his parents could not afford. Everyone believed that it was due to his brilliance, but that fate had dealt him such a generous hand. Now, this was partially true, except fate is not abstract. It's
Not bad. I need a break, folks.
severely done.
Are you kidding me? No.
How about this one?
Hello, sir.
Looking good, man. Looking good.
You need to back off now.
Oh, you think these elevators are...
Oh, great uniform.
It's just a drink. You don't mind, do you? Oh, I really think you are putting on a brave face. You shouldn't be hiding back here. You should be out there celebrating life.
Greetings, sir.
Hey, how are you?
Hey there.
I just thought it was brilliant.
It's a big waste of time. Crystal Dawn won't be happy.
Excuse me, but can you please extinguish that cigarette? You are blowing cancer directly into my body.
It's a smoking area. If you don't like it, piss off.
Jesus, I was just asking nicely.
No, you were being a bitch. Now go away and binge eat some celery. or
Actually,
whatever
he
it
has a
is like
point.
you do.
This is a smoking
Or do
lounge.
something worse than blowing cancer in your face.
Oh my God, what is your problem?
What is your problem,
You
lady?
are
I
sick.
want to kill
no
every
idea.
smokers in this world, yeah? But I don't go into a smoker's lounge and say this bitchy stuff.
It just goes to show you how much fame.
He's just gonna like
Looking good today, sir. Sir, I will have to check you if you want to pass, okay?
Yo, man. If you want to get past me, I have to frisk you first. That's not open for discussion. Thank you.
Oh, Mr. Kazim. I'm glad you changed your mind.
Arrogance can be a dangerous trait.
Yes, indeed, it can. Mr. Ingram has been expecting you. We have a conference room set up for you.
And how are you today, sir?
How are you to you too? Thank you, by the way.
Please, go in and make yourself comfortable. Mr. Ingram will be with you shortly.
Hello, sir.
Thank you.
Have a lovely day.
You too.
Mr. Kazim, a pleasure to meet you. Omar
Pleasure
tells
is
me
all
great
mine.
things about you. I'll get straight to the point. I have a, well, let's call it a dispute, which the Royal Highness tells me you're very capable of taking care of. Now, I've worked with your organization before, in Morocco, I believe, so I'm a little hesitant.
Don't be. We do what's needed.
Well, only time will tell. I have 2 assignments for you. Take care of the first one, and then we can discuss the bigger fish. Now, on to the first. An acute problem has been brought to my attention.
Keep talking.
I'll be candid with you. No one is supposed to know that I'm here. However, there's a journalist down at the inauguration, and he's asking rather intrusive questions about who's staying up here, and that is a very dangerous problem for me. Now, I want you to silence this little pain. You think you can do that?
It's what I do best.
I like your bluntness. This is his file. Hans Lucht, Pulitzer-winning freelance journalist. He's good, and won't give up until he gets the answers he needs. And that can't happen.
Consider it done.
Good man. And remember, I want a picture. I want proof so I can sleep tonight.
Of course.
Once this little assignment is completed, come back and talk to Miss Toe. Then we can discuss the real cancer that needs to be removed. I'm sure you can see yourself out.
Who would have thought the guy who couldn't even get past the 2 guards is gonna grant me the most lucrative? Ay, sorry.
Sure, not another step.
What? Hey, chingam. I should have saved. Should have saved it all. Save
Hi there,
it
Fred.
all. Hi. Can't you smell what Ingram is cooking?
Mr. Kazim, a pleasure to meet you.
Mr. Ingram.
Omar tells me great things
Pleasure is
about
all
you.
mine.
I'll get straight to the point.
I'm a little
I have
surprised.
well, let's call
I
it a
disappointed him,
dispute,
2 or
which
3
the
times.
Royal Highness tells me you're very
But I guess in the
capable
end,
of taking care of.
I did
Now, I've
something
worked
right
with
or
your
wrong.
organization before, in Morocco, I believe, so I'm a little hesitant.
Don't be. We do what's needed.
Well, only time will tell. I have 2 assignments for you. Take care of the first one, and then we can discuss the bigger fish. Now, on to the first. An acute problem has been brought to my attention.
Keep talking.
I'll be candid with you. No one is supposed to know that I'm here. However, there's a journalist down at the inauguration, and he's asking rather intrusive questions about who's staying up here, and that is a very dangerous problem for me. Now, I want you to silence this little pain. You think you can do that?
It's what I do best.
I like your bluntness. This is his file. Hans Lucht, Pulitzer-winning freelance journalist. He's good, and won't give up until he gets the answers he needs. And that can't happen.
Consider it done.
Good man. And remember, I want a picture. I want proof so I can sleep tonight.
Of course.
Once this little assignment is completed, come back and talk to Miss Toe. Then we can discuss the real cancer that needs to be removed. I'm sure you can see yourself out.
Mr. Lucht, I hear you're looking for information.
Oh, really? Okay. You know what's happening upstairs?
I know more than you could imagine. But we can't talk here. Follow me.
Great. Lead the way.
All right there.
I'm getting a bad feeling here. Where are you taking me? I'm sure we passed plenty of places where we could talk. I hope it's worth it. This better be good. I have a reliable source that the Royal Highness Omar Al-Ghazali is keeping a secret upstairs.
Yes, that's it. Now Ingram trusts you, it's like shooting fish in a barrel.
Hi there. Hey,
How you doing?
Mr. Kazim, welcome back.
Hey, you!
So, you have the
Where do you
picture.
think you're going? Definitely not through here. Get out of my face.
Yes, here.
Good. Our guest will be delighted. Please follow me. He's waiting. Hey.
Got fucked up because of the...
Mr. Kazim, welcome back. So, you have the picture?
Yes, here.
Good. Our guest will be delighted. Please follow me. He's waiting. Hello there. Hi there.
I would like to follow you to the penthouse right now.
Hey.
This is super uncomfortable, sir.
So am I. Take me to the penthouse. What? What?
Hey, bud.
Long time no see.
Hey.
Stupid moron.
Still alive, huh? Good on ya.
Ooh, someone's all kitted out.
There was freaking waste of time and effort.
What are you up to, man? An effective class system.
Whatever she looks on. And her looks.
Dang it. I need to take care of the one of the bodyguard. Oh, you know what? I'll take up both the bodyguards somewhere else.
Maintain our approach. Masses like to be led. Which is the fool into thinking that they're not. Okay, that's enough for now.
It's a hell of a uniform you got there, guy.
My successor. Power is not to be taken for granted. Where many have failed during the course of maintain our power since Providence was established after World War II. Our secret. We distrusted our successes. So in turn, stayed alert to our failures.
I'm hoping that he takes his place when we go back down.
Power's greatest foe, which has been proven time and time again throughout history. Not bad. I need a break, though.
This room doesn't have a closet or so? Are you kidding me? Oh, I thought you were urinating.
You know that Grumps always wants peace and quiet. And I haven't seen him playing golf lately. Don't have faith. Hey, I don't think I've ever worked with a man who gets to such a state. He's my neighbor. However, pissed me off. What did you do? I kicked his door. Has been proven. Put a gun in his face. Told him if he didn't like it, we'd pack his shit, move out to the desert.
That was a bit caused by vanity. Did he murder you?
Nah, he's my brother-in-law. My wife persuaded him to stay. Like since.
Sounds cozy.
That must be the solar panel farm.
Okay, where was I? Recruiting. Now, only a fool would assume that power can be kept by only a few good men. Well, and women. We might be the chess masters, but we need our chess pieces to keep the balance. And like all the great chess masters of our time, patience is the key. This is the fundamental rule when recruiting. To explain, I would like to share a story, a fable, if you will. Little Jeffrey, a lonely boy who came from a less than modest home, showed from an early age signs of great intelligence and inventiveness, something that no one noticed but his teacher. Now, thanks to her keen eye, she began to push little Jeffrey harder, believing he could make something of himself. Okay, that's enough for now.
He's not going.
Good.
Perfect. Might as well make me another.
Yes, sir. It'll be waiting for you when you need it.
Thanks.
I could have poisoned that and kill him in the bathroom. But dice has been rolled already.
Huh?
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Yeah? You could hurt someone for God's sake. Never mind.
Hell, lo and behold, started to gain, what do they call it, scholarship. Soon to be admitted into school for his parents could afford. Everyone believes that it's with
Must be so proud.
Okay. Now, after graduating from an Ivy League college with full honors, Jeffrey wanted to
Buddy,
make it.
you ever hear trash cans? How about this one?
Felt he would be more useful in the private sector and set itself out to lure him to his true calling, working for the hand.
No! No!
Got some time to kill. I wouldn't say no.
It's flying lower than us right now. Weird, right? Feels weird.
Man, I got.
Okay, where was I? Now, after graduating from an Ivy League college with full honors, Jeffrey
You trying to
wanted
hide from something?
Make a difference. He was
I jam.
How
here and try not to get in my way, all right?
Cool, thank you.
Come on. Well, it's not like I haven't been here moving. Fate owed him when he was needed. When that fateful day finally arrived, Jeffrey, unknown to himself, was now under fate's full control and had no choice but to comply. You take everything.
Hi.
Our successes, and so it turns. Stayed alert to our failures. Vanity is power's greatest foe, which has been proven time and time again throughout history. Okay, that's enough of that. Not bad. I need a break. Okay, rolling. However, even we are not bulletproof, as has been proven with recent events. And I don't believe our current dilemma is caused by vanity or arrogance or even laziness. Something. They were lured by the serpent in the Garden of Eden and ate from the apple, like the fools we were. So trust no one. I cannot emphasize that. Don't trust anyone. That's enough of that.
Okay. Need a drink. I think I'm gonna be sick.
Whoa. We got him, 47. Soon there will be no more Providence. You need to find an exit. Our business is done here, but it's far from over.
Hey there. Are you okay? Oh, thank God.
Soon there will be no more Providence. You need to find an exit. Our business is done here, but it's far from over. Soon there will be no more Providence. You need to find an exit. Our business is done here, but it's far from over.
Oh my god. 요린이었대 아래가.
that's your winning face, I'd hate to see you lose.
We underestimated the Constant.
Yeah, he's a glorified desk clerk.
He's not just after the money. He wants it all.
We caught him once, we can do it again. And, well, we're not the ones who let him escape.
You still don't trust her.
I don't like executive decision makers. Look, you don't have to follow her, you know? Soon, this will be over. Maybe it's time to think about the future. You have to face the possibility that there's no going back. If the ICA knows what you did...
She'll make it right. She always does.
We have a fix on Carlisle.
Oh my god.
Come on.
I got this strong
We got a plane
weird
to catch.
feeling that ICA's
I
top
hope you like the rain, 47.
is the Providence top or something. Or there is like this, like a brother-sister related relationship kind of organization.
How did you... I have everyone's number. You really ought to know by now. You planned this? All of it? Don't be silly. I just played the hand I was dealt. We'll find you. You had me. Where'd that get you? We handed you an empire. It's for the best. The partners were complacent, set in their ways. But power is more than just security. Providence can be an agent of change. Surely you understand. Or you will. Soon enough.
Not gonna use it anyway. What? I have to take it? Wait. Arctic toolbox. What does it do? You need... I don't need a gun, you know what I mean? If I could just bring a lockpick rather than a pistol, it would be a lot more efficient.
Thornbridge Manor. The Carlisle family's home for countless generations. The Revenant Alexa Carlisle and her 3 adult children, younger brother Zachary, grandson and daughter-in-law, are all gathered to conduct Carlisle's sham funeral. Curiously, Carlisle summoned a famous London PI soon after arriving this morning, but his purpose at Thornbridge is yet unclear. Now, the target knows that you're coming, and her guard detail is top-notch. So Mr. Gray will secure their nearby field HQ and intercept all calls going in and out of the estate. Any appeal for backup is going to fall on very deaf ears. Good luck, gentlemen.
We're going to need it. Thank you. Wow, it's a castle.
This is a private area.
Phineas Whitmer, private investigator. I have an appointment with Madame Carlisle.
Please wait. Mr. Whitmer is here to see Madame Carlisle. You can go right in.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlisle this morning. I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47. A famous private investigator summoned by Alexa Carlyle has arrived at Thornbridge Manor. If you take his place, it may be an opportunity to get close to Madame Carlyle.
Oh, obviously. Now, how to do with all these eyes? Oh! I can't do that here. Too many eyes. With that nade, it's not possible. I had hoped to take the identity here.
Mr. Whitmer, thank God you're here. Can I take you to Madame Carlyle?
Please do.
If you'd follow me. I know I oughtn't say anything, but I'm so relieved you're here. Everything's just so strange. Preparing for Madame's funeral, and then she turns up alive. But then the awful business with her brother Zachary, and all this security. I've never seen the place guarded like this, and I dare say I don't like it at all.
Hey, you!
Oh, come the fuck on, man. Oh, come on, man. Oh, man. Oh, come on, man.
Phineas Whitmer, private investigator. I have an appointment with Madame Carlyle.
Please wait. Mr. Whitmer is here to see Madame Carlyle. You can go right in.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlyle this morning. I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47. A famous private investigator.
Mr. Whitmer, thank God you're here. Can I take you to Madame Carlyle?
Please do.
If you'd follow me. I know I oughtn't say anything, but I'm so relieved you're here. Everything's just so strange. Preparing for Madame's funeral, and then she turns up alive. But then the awful business with her brother Zachary, and all this security. I've never seen a place guarded like this, and I dare say I don't like it at all.
Oh, by the way, I told Kate about those texts.
What did she say?
Well, I thought she'd be mad at me, but just thanked me. Said she understood the position I was in. We had a really good talk about it, actually.
Oh, what did I tell you? She's a sensible woman. And that stuff from your ex was like manipulation.
That's a bit excessive, I think, considering the fact that I spotted no less than 2 routes to get inside the house unseen.
We know what we're doing, so don't worry about that. Shit, man. Caroline really did a number on you.
Top-notch security. The chance game is faster than I thought.
Mr. Whitmer, thank you for coming on such short notice.
My
A great
pleasure.
tragedy has fallen upon us, and I need a quick resolution, handled with absolute discretion.
Results and discretion are my speciality.
Very well.
That is the only trait
I suppose you will want to start at the crime scene.
In my experience, a thorough examination of a potential crime scene is half the job done.
Good. Fernsby will take over from here.
I am Mr. Fernsby, the butler. Madam Carlyle has asked me to assist you in any way possible. Mr. Whitmer, I understand that you've traveled from London. Would you care for some refreshments? Or do you prefer to go straight to Mr. Zachary's sleeping quarters?
I prefer to get started.
As you wish. If you'll follow me, sir.
Butler.
I think Patrick is giving you a really hard time. You know better than that, Lawrence.
I feel obliged to point out that current affairs surrounding Madame Carlyle are of a delicate nature. You may be familiar with the recent announcement of her death. You will probably learn that a staged funeral is scheduled to take place tomorrow. Madame's children were not informed until this morning that their mother was in fact not dead at all. So please bear with them if they seem affected by the rather unusual situation.
It wouldn't be.
I trust I do not need to remind you that there will be consequences if word gets out that Madame Carlyle is still alive.
Like I
I'll
said,
consider her dead when I leave.
discretion.
Before you inspect the crime scene,
comes
I
with
will
its
tell you
things.
this. The case concerns the death of Mr. Zachary, Madame Carlyle's younger brother. He was found dead in his bed this morning. The door was locked from the inside, and a suicide letter was found in his room. However, Madame Carlyle suspects foul play and will not accept that he took his own life. I've prepared some information for you, so please do come and see me when you've finished your investigation of the crime scene. This is Mr. Zachary's room, to my right.
Thank you for your escort.
A locked room murder mystery, 47. I trust you'll get to the bottom of this. Zachary's suicide note. Also, a sample of handwriting.
I am haunted by horrible past choices and their all-consuming consequences. Alexa was the raft keeping me afloat. Without her, I cannot go on. Goodbye.
It could be relevant to compare to other samples to establish its authenticity.
But rather
Zachary was shopping
vague.
for New Wellingtons last night.
I mean, it's long
Not
enough.
exactly what you would expect from someone
But the
suicidal.
content is so vague. To be a suicidal note. The emotion is so light to be a suicidal note. She was afloat? That's it? No. She had to be more than that. She had to be described more than that.
A hidden door.
Passage.
It's a secret passage. This could explain how the door was locked from the inside. A photocopy of the floor plans. Somebody's been researching this secret ins and outs of Thornbridge Manor. I'm sure there's more to find in Zachary's room.
Somebody's been being peeping Pong. Someone came through here. Look at the rug. And who are you? Ha. Okay, my question.
Why don't you use your camera to scan the dead body, 47?
Ah, yes.
Throat markings indicate a rare, short-lived plant poison killed him. Spread shows time of death at around 10 o'clock last night.
You do know your poisons, 47. I believe you've done a thorough search of the crime scene, 47. Maybe it's time to see the butler. I'm curious about the information he's prepared for you.
It's this picture.
Hello, sir.
Oh my god, man. Peeping Tom.
Yeah, keep it real.
Mr. Fernsby, I'm done with the crime scene.
Did you establish a time of death?
Zachary died around 10 o'clock last
Peeping
night.
Tom
That
died.
means the staff were off duty. And Madame Carlyle and her security didn't arrive until this morning. That leaves Madame's family and myself as the only persons here when he died. And before you ask, no, I do not have an alibi. I was alone in my office at the time of death. Here's the material that I prepared for you. It's a list of the possible suspects and their quarters. Hopefully that will help you keep track of your findings. Please come and see me when you've solved the case, and I will take you to Madame Carlyle.
This is very useful information, 47. So how does one solve a murder mystery, 47? Motive, means, and opportunity, I believe. May I suggest you ask the suspects for alibis? Or perhaps do you prefer searching the manor for clues first?
Mr. Guttenberg, hello. Yeah, listen. No, listen. I understand, but you need to talk to Anthony about that. Calm down. Yes, I understand. I'm sure we can come to some arrangement, but you really need to talk to Anthony. He's the man with the papers. Listen, you know who I am, who my grandmother was, right? Just relax. It'll be fine. You'll get your return. Don't worry. Give Anthony a call, okay?
Patrick Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Shit, it's that sneaky butler, isn't it? He ratted me out. Elaine, give us some privacy, would you?
Elaine? Hello, Elaine.
Don't tell Mother, okay? She's really tense these days, and the last thing I need is more hassle. I took that pretty blonde, Rosie, for an evening stroll. I mean, how the fuck am I expected to cope for an entire weekend in this shithole? I'm bored out of my mind. If that's all, I think I'll get back to my slow death by boredom.
Ask about Zachary.
What did you think of Zachary?
Creepy as hell. No ambition. Imagine deciding to live in a museum. You know, Father says Zachary and Alexa used to be two of a kind. He had a great future ahead of him. Then suddenly, he just gave up everything. What an idiot. Thank God Daddy chose looks and brains over pedigree when he married Mummy. I don't have to worry about the inbreeding so customary in these circles. So, is that it?
Did you see anything suspicious last night?
No. I reckon Zachary tops himself. I know I would have. Or perhaps Mr. Fernsby. I don't like him. He could have done it.
So, Emma and Gregory. Patrick is a suspect in the murder of Zachary Carlyle. Patrick claims he was with a staff member called Rosie. At the time of Zachary's death. He says he found Zachary creepy as hell. They had no ambition, and adds that the deceased once had a promising career but gave it up to live in isolation. Lastly, Patrick suggests Zachary might have killed himself, or that Mr. Fernsby could have done it. I see. Now, I would like to talk to Rosie. Wait. You said he was with Rosie? Wasn't she Rosie, the one who just got out? The maid who just got out, went outside, because, you know, privacy. Where is Miss Rosie? Is the one smoking Miss Rosie? Suddenly she doesn't feel Rosie at all. But I believe she is Rosie. Soap. A freaking soap? Oh, Miss Rosie. Where did she go?
Security detail at a staged funeral event tomorrow. That'll be a first for me.
I hope I can keep a straight face. It's not funny at all. Only bad luck. Did you give the Fitzpatrick token to Madame Carlyle's daughter?
Rebecca? Yes. She's insistent, that one. She kept asking all kinds of questions. Who had the other one? Why I gave it to her, that sort of thing.
Rebecca?
You did make sure she didn't see you give the other one to the butler?
Of course.
What? Rebecca Carlyle and Mr. Fernsby the butler have each been given the token of the Milton Pittsburgh Bank. When combined, the tokens grant access to a deposit box to whoever holds the set. This deposit box may... Arthur Edwards.
Rebecca Carlyle, can you tell me about yesterday evening?
We don't really see much of each other, my brothers and I. I suppose it takes our mother's funeral to bring us together, and even then, it's not like we sit on each other's laps. Now, let's see. Patrick, Gregory's son, disappeared straight after dinner. You know, I think he might be in some sort of trouble. Edward wanted to go as well, but Gregory convinced him to stay for a few drinks before they went off for a pint at the local at 8:45. I swear Gregory enjoys Edward's discomfort over staying here. I had a conference call with my New York office at 9, so I spent 3 hours on my laptop in my room and went straight to bed afterwards. I don't know about Emma. She did act a bit strange. You know, I bet she was making lists for changes needing to be done once she gets her hands on Thornbridge Manor. Quite the shock she had when Mother arrived during breakfast. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
Tell me about Zachary. Did he act strange last night?
You know, now you mention it, he was a lot more chatty than usual. He wanted to know about my connections in the publishing business. Apparently, a friend of his is writing a book, which strikes me as very peculiar. I didn't think he had any friends. Is that everything, Mr. Whitmer?
Anything else you feel like mentioning?
I may be wrong, but I saw Mr. Fernsby, the butler, leave Zachary's room early this afternoon. And he seemed a bit startled when he saw me in the hallway. It's probably nothing. Oh, and one more thing. Please be kind to Edward. He can only take so much. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
Things are starting to point out to Mr. Zachary quite a lot. But I should not presume. I've often misled certain people by presuming. Where is Rosie? You should be Emma.
Emma Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Surely I'm not a suspect.
I need to account for everyone.
Well, I spent the evening with my family, but I got an awful migraine and had to take to bed. Everyone can attest to that. I believe I went up when the boys sat down for a drink around 8 o'clock. Is that all?
How did you feel about Zachary?
I might as well be honest. His presence was always awkward. How do you have a meaningful conversation with a man who only cares about plants? In my opinion, Alexa bears some responsibility for how this ended. She supported his self-limiting behavior by letting him live here. Anything else you want to know?
Have you noticed anything else out of the ordinary?
Nothing special comes to mind. Except, perhaps, I did get a feeling that Zachary was depressed, not just sad. I suppose he realized that he had no one with Alexa gone. Even Alexa must feel the pangs of guilt over that one, letting him believe she was dead. Then again, guilt isn't her strong suit.
Emma is a suspect in the murder of Zachary Carlyle. She claims to have gone to bed with an awful migraine when Edward and Gregory had a drink around 8 p.m. last night. Emma says Zachary's company was always awkward due to all his consuming issue. Spoke for his supposed suicide because she allowed Zachary to become a lastly Emma states that she means nothing. I expect that Zachary appeared depressed after the apparent loss of his sister, Madame Carlyle. And then macaron.
Professor Edward Carlyle, can you tell me your whereabouts for last night?
Oh, yes, this dreadful business with Zachary. I stay at the local inn. You see, I prefer not to spend the night here at Thornbridge Manor. My brother Gregory came along for a nightcap. He'd never admit it, but I think he understands that I find this whole thing upsetting and wanted to provide some comfort. I believe we went to the Stag's Head around 8:30. Anything else I can do to help?
Can you tell me about Zachary's behavior last night?
I certainly didn't expect him to commit suicide. Sure, he was upset by Mother's supposed death. We were. But he seemed more engaged than usual. You should ask Rebecca. They had a long talk. Did you know that he hadn't left Thornbridge Manor in nearly 50 years? His plants, Mother, and the staff, all the company he had. If that's all,
Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary?
You mean apart from the fact that we came here to bury our mother and she shows up alive and kicking? Zachary found dead in his bed this morning? Or perhaps that the planned funeral is still taking place and I have to do the eulogy? And Mother will surely have a strong opinion on it afterwards. I can't breathe. Excuse me. You always led by example rather than by words and meaningless gestures. Like hugs and encouragement. Just a single spontaneous caress, what a difference that would have made. Right. I clearly remember when I was 5.
Rebecca? Rosie? Rosie?
Ah, hi there.
If you're not Rosie, I have no business talking to you. Rosie?
But he was such a gentleman. He gave me his coat and all.
Rosie, you need to forget about Patrick. No good's gonna come of it. Stick to your own kind.
You mean like Chris? He treated me like shit. All he wanted to do was play his stupid video games, never any romance. I deserve romance.
I stop thinking about Emma all the time, but it just makes me so angry.
Tell me this guy who just played a video game when he was with you. I'll throw a flower in his
Rosie,
face.
tell me what you did last night.
I'm in trouble, aren't I?
Not yet.
I spent the evening with Patrick. We met after dinner and I went home at 1 in the morning. He said he needed someone real to talk to. When he looks at you, it makes you feel like the center of the universe. Like a real princess.
But now he just ignores her.
Well, he's under a lot of pressure.
He's an idiot. That's what he is.
Did you notice anything out of the ordinary? Any strangers outside the house?
No, we saw no one outside. Except Patrick's mother, Emma. We were sitting on the bench behind the greenhouse talking when she came out and we had to hide. You won't tell her about me and Patrick, will you? She'd insist Madame Carlyle fire me. I'm sure of it.
Too right she will. She's always going on about how things will change once she's in charge of Thornbridge Manor.
Did all the groceries arrive?
That is the door to Mr. Fernsby's office.
You and me both.
Plays the strings of my heart with her piano. I can feel the hair on my neck stand.
But you're right. It's beautiful.
Gregory, don't say more to that weird detective than you need to.
I was just having a laugh, dear. Must admit, he's pretty good.
What if he believes we had something to do with Zachary's death?
Oh, please.
He's circling us. I don't see him snooping around your sister. I bet Alexa said something.
I'm right here.
If I could be bothered, I'd be worried about your mental health, Emma. But sorry, I'm having too much fun enjoying the circus.
Gregory Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Oh, you're wondering about my alibi, Mr. Detective. Well, I left Thornbridge around 8:30 for a pint with Edward. I wish I hadn't. Quiz night at the inn. On the other hand, staying here with Zachary, my obnoxious sister, and the wife sporting another one of her headaches would have been a fate worse than death. The short of it, Zachary was very much alive when we left. I stayed for the last shout, and I was back here just before midnight. Anything else you want to pry from my intricate intellect?
Tell me about Zachary.
Zach? Huh. Such a sad old sod. A bit heavy on the bottle, but who could blame him? Only company he had was his rare plants and mother, who travels more than she stays here. Honestly, I can't say which is the bigger ball. He's better off dead. Is that all? Not very thorough, are you?
Anything else you'd like to tell me?
Nothing, really. I'm just enjoying the show. Our perfect mother obviously fucked up, didn't she? Faking her own death. You know, she's explained nothing to us. I think she's scared to own up to her own mistake.
How to obtain keys to your own office, Mr. Fernsby. I wonder what would take.
Mr. Fernsby?
Mr. Whitmer, you have enough evidence to present your case for Madame Carlyle?
No, not yet.
Come and see me when you do.
On top of everything, Rosie thinks she's in love with young Patrick. I mean, that's a breaking heart happening if I ever saw one.
Life can be tough sometimes.
Alexa back from the dead, a make-believe funeral, a murder mystery. Oh, all too much.
Don't worry, I'm sure everything will settle out.
Why is there a camera icon? Oh, because I've been here. Oh, okay. Let's go upstairs. Because that's the only place I haven't really looked. Oh, no, no. By going into Zachary's office, the butler's office.
Sup?
What's up?
Aaron Ford Jr. It's in Cone. I need to get a listing of asset transfers from the Carlisle account HTC depot number 5085. No, I need it immediately. Yes, I'll hold. Yes, I'm still here. It doesn't exist. Right. I'll double check and get back to you.
This all confirms that Arthur Edwards stole everything from Madame Carlyle. Perhaps you should let her know how bad it is, 47.
Alexa Carlyle has lost control of all her assets. No. Huh. Huh? Wait, what? That's not the hallway?
This is Rebecca's room.
Rebecca could have used this room.
I can see from the log that Rebecca was in a conference call from 9 p.m. to midnight last night.
Well, she could have just left it hanging.
Check his travel documents.
I vetted him thoroughly. He's good.
Oh my god. She could have. Goes in here, uses the secret pathway to get out. But if anybody who knows about the secret passageway can use that. It doesn't have to be just Rebecca, who was in the closest around the vicinity. Oh. Now I must remember, I am missing one claw each from Emma's room,
Greetings, sir.
or Rebecca's room, and the victim's
You're
room.
American. What on earth are you doing in this shithole? A girl like you belongs in clubs in London. I bet you're a great dancer.
I don't like dancing.
What about restaurants? You like food? I know some great places. You should come visit. I'll take you somewhere really nice. Spend a few bucks. Girl like you.
I should get back to...
I don't know.
That door leads to Emma and Gregory's room.
Be stupid. Stop acting like you're 50. You're a grown woman.
Which door?
I received the bulk token for the Milton Fitzpatrick London Bank. Did I understand correctly that she didn't possess the business?
Exactly. She holds the other one. I want her to have the file on Arthur Edwards if I die.
Trouble, she knows.
She will start digging when she realizes things don't add up, inevitably getting her in trouble. I'd rather she knew who she's up against. He's clever and resourceful. Who knows when we should be able to hit him where it hurts. But I don't want her to get involved in
See, I can't imagine.
There are so many places.
Oh, stop pacing, for God's sake, Emma.
Look, why don't we get any kind of explanation? It's not rude.
Hey, how are you?
Oh, Zachary. At least you never got to learn that the horrible thing we did was for nothing. To protect the Carlyle legacy, what bollocks. It's all gone, I fear. How bloody Arthur Edwards, how did I not see it? I doubt our big brother could have botched it up any worse than I have, even if he'd tried.
This is a magic mirror, right? Oh. So someone who had hands on Rebecca.
I should
Mr. Fernsby
let
might.
you get back to...
All right, later. My parents would hate him.
Oh no, he's coming. Oh. I thought she had a key. But then again, why wouldn't Nate have it?
I got it! Right!
Ayya. Need to go to the upper floor.
All right there.
Patrick, can I do anything for you?
Yes.
What
Enough
the?
time so I don't die from boredom. I fear I may not survive an entire week.
Behind.
Yeah, what you said.
Excuse me, sir. Seems like you're not cleared to come through here. Sorry.
I need to go downstairs and get a crowbar or something, or master key or something. If I can get into the butler's office, there's a chance that I can get the master's key or something of that nature. I need a crowbar. Where would be a place where I can get a crowbar?
Look, 41 guests will attend the funeral tomorrow. There's still a lot to see to, but we're in good time, I think.
I can't see all
Storage
the
room.
pretend funeral stuff just now. I know
There's
I had
got to be a storage room in this. Pipe. Basement. Do we have a basement? No basement. Then that's the place.
Mary is so upset, as she's never seen a dead body.
Madam Carlyle must believe Zachary was murdered. Why else ask him to snoop around? I feel weak in my knees from all the tension here.
We'll all need a vacation when this is over.
I shouldn't gossip. But that N word is too big for my taste. What is it? She turned up and demanded to put up in Madame Carlyle's face. Must bet so soon. It's just a bit soon. I saw her.
Moving Montgomery to the front. She's not right in her head. Why would she do that? He died almost 50 years ago. Oh, thank God Madame Carlyle is still alive.
Maybe who's doing the hardware work might have
Sleeping.
crowbar. Huh? Aha! Now, I need these guys. Locker key. I need that. I do need that.
Delta 6 moving in on possible enemy target. Over.
Be a break.
Oh, sorry, man.
What? Hey, can someone check that out quickly?
Sure.
Not in the mood for this.
I have a fit.
Huh, strange. We should check that prop toss out. Can you go and have a look?
No problem.
Oh well, still cheer.
Couldn't care less. No way.
You know, it's not appropriate to throw things.
Oh, you saw that? Okay, how about this?
Okay. Is that those bloody kids messing around again? If anyone is there, please come out and be nice. Getting a little
Makes me so angry.
Tell me.
Elaine says she saw her on the top floor, stroking the door to Alexa's office. I kid you not.
She can't wait to get her hands on Thornbridge Manor.
How are things coming along inside? Is everything ready for tomorrow?
Zachary found dead upstairs. That's everywhere.
Nobody cares.
Zachary's diary. This is big. He was about to confess to the world that he and Alexa murdered their older brother Montgomery 46 years ago. And apparently, Mr. Fernsby helped make the murder look like an accident. And 47. The handwriting doesn't match the suicide letter in his room, proving he didn't write it himself.
Painkillers. Lethal if you use enough of them.
But not the poison used to kill Zachary. Of course, Madame Carlyle doesn't know that. Are you considering to frame the butler, 47? Mr. Fernsby clearly didn't commit the murder, but I think you have enough evidence to convince Madame Carlyle he did. Maybe you should tell him you are ready to present your findings. Unless, of course, you want to do some more detecting, 47?
I have a master's keys now, which means I can get to the room on the second floor. Now that is going to reveal some great.
Just relax for a minute.
And that solicitor
Looking
upstairs.
good, man. Looking good.
This portrait or old-fashioned pictures is creepy, you know? I find them quite creepy.
No, you should probably
get back to...
yeah.
Yeah.
Now this is interesting, 47. A letter from Emma's mother stating that Emma is the illegitimate child of Alexa's late older brother, Montgomery. And listen to this. She claims to have witnessed Alexa and Zachary murder him. The plot thickens. A keychain pendant for the greenhouse. What's that doing in Emma and Gregory's room, I wonder? And why is the key missing?
Yeah, hey, bro.
Sad news, I'm afraid. We don't have any extra fuses. Ethel looked everywhere.
You've got to be kidding me. No power, no portrait.
Oh, Madame Carlyle will be furious.
So, Madame Carlyle wants a picture taken. If you were to assist with the missing fuse, I'm sure the portrait would be one for the ages.
She expects the family photo to be done any moment now.
I need this shoot to happen. But okay, and I need it to be perfect.
I guess we could do that. Good. Yeah, that's a good plan.
Master key.
I don't believe for a second that Zachary committed suicide. We'd only just run through his plan for the spring seedlings yesterday.
Yes, sure. But he was upset believing his sister was dead.
I'd say worried about how things handled with Gregory and Emma taking over. I said that every stage, but Effie's sure Emma would throw him out first chance she got. Now we'll never know.
Oh my. You're taking this hard, aren't you?
So Master's key doesn't work here. Okay, I'm gonna...
What?
God damn! Hey, this guy's a real...
I believe if I go in there, I can get what I want.
Why not do a photo shoot? Because we're all talk about messed up moments.
Do one of you hold the key? Gardening crews. They must have. So I need to find the one who's isolated.
My old bones can't take much more of this.
If they find out how efficient we can be, they'll let half of us go. So don't work too hard, Catherine.
This isn't a game, so stop messing around. Zachary will need a funeral as well. A real one.
A real one. Good one. The gardening crew are the best.
It feels like I can't breathe in there. The tension
This
is
seriously
off the
needs to
charts.
step into
Everything needs to be
mid-century.
ready for the
It's not good at
funeral.
all.
It needs to look good for the family portrait. I can feel that pressure too.
It's a woman, but...
Oh!
Yeah, she's a woman, so I can't. She's in the perfect spot, but... Nah. What if? What if?
Stand up, please. Hey,
See those two.
Ask her out. Get to know her.
Okay, here we go.
It's just typical that Annie. Wow.
There we go.
Fuck her.
I'll never get at how the rich do things. All this fuss for a pretend funeral. Excuse me?
Did you hear that? Go see what's going on.
It feels like I can't breathe in there. The tension is off the charts.
Make sure the edges are shut.
Huh. Strange.
That sounded weird. Can you go see?
Yep, okay.
Hey, you! Yeah, I'm talking to you! Gardner!
Fuck. Okay, I gotta let go of the cane. It was a cool cane, but
It's just
I gotta let go of it, huh?
typical that Annie gets to help the photographer. I'm the pretty one.
Hmm?
Oh.
Ay!
I'll never get how the rich do things. Wow. Oh, cool!
No key?
Now Zachary won't get They were great. Manually plugged in fuses? Do they even exist anymore? How old is this shit?
is that? That's not the coin I dropped, is it? Fuck.
I will never again see someone like that. I can't bear to think. Absolutely rare.
Broken lab equipment. It looks like it was recently used, though.
Now Zachary won't get to see the residential Terriginian farm. They won't pay me.
Come on, Nicola. I understand why you're so upset.
It's Emma. But I need evidence. Emma had a garden key, and in here you can make the poison. But it could have been easily placed. But the game itself is telling me that there is no alibi. Must be something they try to dispose of. So I think this cane is what is used to open the secret passageway from the other side instead of opening it from the
Sheila Westbrook must be rolling in her grave, Mr. Not to get too personal, but what if we were talking about your kid here? I mean, would that change anything? For me? It's hard to say, isn't it? I suppose I'd be more inclined to give them the benefit of the doubt, but the disappointment would be a big factor too. Well, you're the real expert, yeah? We've got Price Chamberlain with us in the studio today. Price, where do you stand on these harrowing reports circulating about Liam McNeil's off-the-pitch behaviour? I'll put it as plainly as possible. I don't care who you are or how many fans you got or whip. Scratch that. I do care if you have that many people, especially impressionable kids, looking up to you. You are obliged to act with at least a little bit of decency and self-respect. Oh, seems someone's in a charitable mood today. We're talking about this as if it's the first time any of the involved parties have been caught up in something like this. And that's simply not the case, is it? Ultimately, this whole ordeal will barely be a footnote on anyone's wiki page. Now, I'm really curious to hear your opinion on this one, Price. We ran an online survey asking whether or not our audience wanted to set Chantal to slap Caroline on last week's live tweet. 15% said it was, and 11% said she should have been with slightly less force. It just reminds me of something my mother used to tell me. She'd say that money can be the walls of your house, but it
Where's the clue? I can't find this clue at all. I'm guessing... Okay. I will throw a key far, far away. Or put it in someone's room that I would like to frame. Or put it in the well.
You really get to know someone when you work in their home.
Okay, now.
You really get to know someone when you work in their home, right?
Well, I guess so. I never thought about it that way.
I'm
here.
about Rebecca. I'd really like to show her my work.
Okay, first I need to go back in and prove that it's one of you, man. And I'm thinking it's you. Because something doesn't match. You never mentioned how you had a conversation with Zachary, the victim. But others have. So I'm very suspicious of you. Now I just gotta...
The whole situation isn't normal. How do you think it affects Patrick? He must be so confused. I don't like how Alexa's way of running...
What is it, Fernsby?
Looking good, looking good.
He's a useless wimp. If it's not one thing, it's another.
If I may say so, these are challenging circumstances for everyone.
Grow up there.
Sir?
Is there a recently buried area? Wait. There's a garden. That's...
Now Zachary won't get the residential Union. They were his favourites. What the hell is that?
I understand why you're so upset. It's such a shock to all of us.
I will never again meet someone like Zachary. I can't bear to think what will happen to all his rare sons.
I doubt that's true, though. No, he was here when the safe in Madame Carlyle's office was repaired last week. He had to carry some heavy bolt to the top floor. He complained about back pain for the entire weekend.
A safe in Madame Carlyle's office. I bet that's where she keeps the file on Arthur Edwards.
It's Emma or Gregory or both. Just need to connect the two. But how?
Must have fallen out of my pocket when I was helping with the wine. It's just... had a banana in there.
I'll let you know if I find it.
All well downstairs. How's Gregory handling the situation? Causing trouble or too lazy to give a damn?
No, madam. He seems to be amused by the whole debacle.
Huh. He may be lazy, but he's not dumb. Having a laugh might well be the best way to handle it all. No.
Did the portrait photographer check out? You verified his identity?
I did, sir. It all checked out.
Oh my god. Because that's not the...
An old letter, 47. Never opened. Must have slid under the secret door nearly 46 years ago. It states that Alexa Carlyle's older brother, Montgomery, wanted Alexa to become the heir to the Carlyle Empire instead of himself. Interesting. You're an excellent detective, 47. Uncovering truths half a century old. If you frame it correctly, I believe you could use the information to convince Madame Carlyle that Zachary committed suicide. Maybe you should ask Mr. Fernsby to see her. Or perhaps you feel like digging a bit more.
I do, actually. Because I'm very close to finding the truth. What the... And it's the woman's shoe, so everything is pointing to Emma. But wait, there's one more place I need to go to.
I should probably...
If the high-heel footprint is there, it's over.
That American lawyer in the small office, check his travel documents.
What?
Him thoroughly. He's good.
With so many of us in, we'll get everything we plan for the next few months done in 3 days.
No need to go to the gym after a day like this. Not that I was planning
The footprint. There's going to be a footprint.
Now Zachary won't get to see the rhododendron peregrinium blossom. They were his favourites.
Come on, Oliver. I understand why you're so upset. It's such a shock to all of us.
Come on, footprint.
This is a table showing lethal dosages for the poison used to kill Zachary.
Something is circled 47. Female, age 65 to 79, 60 to 64 kilograms. I'd say Madame Carlyle is next in line for a poisoning. You have uncovered enough evidence to tell Madame Carlyle that Emma is the murderer. Quite the detective, 47. I'm impressed. I suggest you go tell Mr. Fernsby.
I would like to tell it directly to Mrs. Carlyle. But sure.
I'm ready to present my conclusion.
Very well. Let's talk in my office.
How are you?
detective skills have gained you access to the Lion's Den, 47. Now, go claim your reward.
So, Mr. Whitmer, you've reached a conclusion. Take a seat. Please, go ahead.
Your niece, Emma Carlyle, murdered your brother Zachary.
My niece? Emma is not my niece. She's my daughter-in-law.
And your niece. Emma is the illegitimate child of your late older brother Montgomery, who you and Zachary killed 46 years ago.
That's preposterous.
You asked me to find out what happened to Zachary. Would you rather not know?
No, go on.
I found a letter from Emma's mother, Jane, who was the fiancée of your older brother at the time of his death. She witnessed how you and Zachary pushed him off the balcony. She believed you did it to steal the Carlyle empire from her and her unborn child. And she raised Emma to reclaim what she lost. Marry your heir, Gregory, get revenge, and secure the Carlyle empire for her bloodline generations to come.
Emma is the daughter of Montgomery and that local girl, Jane.
She is.
Well, the girl got it wrong. I didn't steal anything. I did what was necessary to protect the future of the Carlyles. Montgomery wasn't cut out to take over from father. All heart and no balls.
Emma used the funeral gathering to speed up her installment as the lady of the house, seizing the opportunity to stage Zachary's suicide. She did her homework, used a poison made from one of Zachary's rare plants, found old floor plans from Thornbridge Manor to gain access to his room through a secret passage.
That scheming bitch.
More than you think. I found proof that she will try to poison you next.
Well, I'll have to take care of that. Thank you, Mr. Whitmer. You have not disappointed. I promised you I would reward you generously if you solved the case. So, what do you suggest?